In this video, I'm going to share my top 5 lessons from my first 100 videos.
YouTube Simplified.
Hi and welcome to Creator Fundamentals. My name is Dan Courier and it is my mission to simplify YouTube so you and I can grow together. So I just recently completed my 100th video here on Creator Fundamentals and I wanted to share with you 5 tips that I've learned during that time. That's coming up. Alright, so tip number 1, pace is important. You need to find a pace that fits your life. Now when I talk about pace, I'm talking about the rate at which you commit to making content on YouTube. Every person is different, every situation is different, so you really need to understand what you're able to commit to and try to find a consistency that allows you to keep going at that pace over a long period of time. Tip number 2 is learn by doing. Don't try to be an expert and know how to do everything on your first video. What usually happens, or what can happen to a new YouTuber, is they get so caught up in trying to make everything perfect that they never actually upload a video. You want to just start uploading, and as you go along, you will pick up different areas that you can improve upon. The best way to advance your abilities to create videos on YouTube is to start uploading videos. You may identify something after that first upload that wasn't quite the way you want it, so you can focus on improving that on the next video. So you want to make sure that you continue to upload videos and focus on making small improvements over time. Tip number 3 is YouTube is hard work. Now that doesn't mean that it's not fun work, but you really need to understand and appreciate exactly what goes into a successful YouTube channel. A lot of times when people are just starting out on YouTube, they'll see the really successful YouTubers and say, hey, that seems like a great life, but they really have no concept of all the work that was put in. And the reality is you weren't watching those successful YouTubers when they were putting in video after video and working on their presentation and improving their video and sound quality. You found them after they had made it. There were probably several years where they were basically trying to build something way before you became a fan of them. So it's important to understand that it will take time, likely years, to get to a point where you have the ability or the potential of being a quote-unquote successful YouTuber. Tip number 4 is community. Community takes many forms, whether it be developing your own community and interacting with your subscribers and followers who have shown an interest in your content. It's really important that you engage with them. You let them know that you appreciate that they have taken time out of their schedule to watch the content that you've made. You also want to interact with other YouTubers. The interaction that takes place when you join Facebook forums, other websites that allow you to interact with other YouTubers is invaluable. You learn all kinds of things. If you have something that you're struggling with, you can go out there and ask questions. You can even watch videos of other YouTubers on specific topics that you're trying to improve, whether that be your lighting or your video quality or maybe your sound. All those things go into play when I talk about community, and it's just really important that you try to create those relationships that will really help you over the course of your YouTube channel. Like I said, it's definitely a long haul game, so you want to have that support structure in place, and you do that by interacting with the community and building those relationships that can help you in a ton of different ways as you continue along on YouTube. Tip number 5, I've kind of alluded to it, but that's have a long-term plan. You really can't be in this for the quick gains and the overnight success. There really isn't any such thing as overnight success on YouTube. Granted, there may be a video that goes viral and it has overnight success, but the reality is even a viral video is not going to set a channel up for a extended or continuous success if that's all that's happened. Because the reality is there are certain things that you have to do on your channel to be able to take advantage of that success. There are tons of channels that had millions of subscribers that had eventually started to lose their following and became irrelevant. So it's a real possibility that simply because you have that short-term success that a channel can fail in the long term. That's why here on Creator Fundamentals we try to focus on those best practices that will help you in the long haul and not focus on things like viral videos or clickbait and the kind of things that may mislead your followers and cause them to lose interest over time. And here's a bonus tip. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be willing to go out there and try new things. In fact, it's highly encouraged that you try different things to see what your audience likes and what they don't like. You don't have to get so caught up in catering to your audience that you pigeonhole yourself into a very narrow type of content. Granted, as you're uploading videos, you'll see that some are more successful than others, and you have a tendency to try to recreate some of those things that your subscribers were really receptive to. But you do need to mix in other ideas. When Creator Fundamentals first started, I had a lot of success with videos related to demonetization, and I did do a few of those because people were interested in them. But lately I've been doing tutorials on how to do live streaming with OBS, and that's another topic that people have really found interesting. And I wouldn't have known that if I stuck simply with demonetization videos and just decided I would keep pumping those out because that's what people wanted. You have to be willing to try new things and see what people like and see what they don't. You will come across videos that are duds that people don't really respond to, and that's okay. That's part of the learning process, and that's going to help you when it comes time to make your next video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to receive notifications on videos that help simplify YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. That's all the time we have for today. My name is Dan Courier, and you're watching Creator Fundamentals. Thank you.